Charles Barkley.
Don't be a knucklehead.
Jeff Goldblum. Ooh, yes, of course. Who, me, yes. Robin Williams.
Hey, bring it in. Bring it in. Oh my goodness, who knew? Truth of the matter is.
When somebody tells me they want to be a comedian, I'm like, you can be as funny as you want, but you need to be interesting. If you have a story behind you, if you have a point of view that's interesting, now it can have a narrative.
What have most people said about your impersonations of them, the ones that you've met?
Most people
Are they
like it.
all happy about it?
No, because people get worried that it's going to hurt their bottom line.
Really? Who?
Hey Yetta, you know how much love and respect I have for you? Girl,
Ditto.
Why do I feel like I'm your best friend? I just met you.
You are merging of Oprah and Barbara Walters. There you go.
Joining us at the desk today is Emmy Award-winning journalist and anchor. It's Yetta Gibson, everybody.
All right, tonight, the art of being funny. The one and only Frank Caliendo. He is the man of many faces, many voices. These are just some of the many videos that you will see if you take a look at his Instagram. Frank has become best known for his impressions of some of the world's biggest names. I'm talking Jimmy Fallon, Shaq, even George W. Bush. You name anyone, and it's likely Frank can mimic them pretty spot on. I caught up with Frank at his home. He lives here in the Valley, and he taught me about the secret to imitations.
Jack Black, Monday Night Football audition, take one.
Working on the Chris Hemsworth impression. Okay, my brother.
Are we rolling? Because this is good stuff.
Frank Caliendo, a comedian making a splash back in the early 2000s for his hilarious work on Mad TV.
Look at me.
His knack, creating some of the most uncanny impressions of just about anyone. You look great, period.
Tremendous. I almost went Trump in that. Tremendous. Very good. You look very good for you. That's a Trump compliment. You look very good for you.
I feel like I'm going to get in trouble for laughing. So.
Get some B-roll of you just with a straight
Yes,
face.
yes, okay.
Making it look like none of this is funny. That's the way to do it.
What are you doing now?
I just audition for stuff I'll never get.
What, like what?
Everything. I try to go out for more serious things because when they have me audition for something that's comedy, they always want to work in the impressions and stuff like that. So it's like you become a jukebox. I just want little parts in like maybe a film or TV, just guest spots.
Yeah.
That's
all you want?
That's all. Listen, my goal in this business was all I ever really wanted to do was be a guest on your show. No, but I wanted to be on.
You heard it.
Promo.
Yep, there it is. Let's keep that.
Like there's a first part of your career where you try to get known just to be known for something. And the second half of your career is trying to figure out how you can be something beyond that.
National Popcorn Day, please.
How to do a little Bill Walton. Now you have to find a way like you've got marbles in your mouth.
George W. Bush was one of his most famous impressions, among so many others like Jim Carrey, LeBron James. So how is he so good at this?
It's the pizza slice is what I call it. So there's a line across the eyebrows, a dot at the chin.
Yeah.
So it's almost a grid and you see what's going on in somebody's face. I tell people that the mouth tells you how the person talks, the eyes tell you how the person thinks.
And one day I started to sing, that song, I Don't Know Why, I Love You Like I Do.
So Jeff Goldblum looks like he's a painting in a haunted house and his eyes are darting around watching you as you go up the stairs. So Jeff Goldblum, ooh, yes, of course. Who, me, yes. Very good. Oh. But as soon as you start thinking like the first person I realized that with was Robin Williams. So I did the face.
Oh, he's kind of Robert De Niro-ish.
Very similar, very similar.
How long does it take you to get there?
It's always different. So everything is, and it's always it's a progression. See, here's the funny thing is right now, you can't look at me without starting to do faces.
Am I making faces?
Yeah, you are.
What am I doing?
Just whatever. First, a lot of times you'll mimic what I'm doing. You said earlier you were trying to hold back, but if I'm doing De Niro, you're like, oh, where'd that come from? Look at that. Look, shave me.
Sorry, I'm trying to get it together. Frank went to the University of Wisconsin for broadcast journalism and realized, he says pretty quickly, that he couldn't stay focused on one subject for long. Moving into the comedy space, he's had huge success, starting with sports shows, cameos in movies, TV shows, even a residency in Vegas.
The sports thing was something, in terms of with the impressions, nobody had really done like me in a national, especially TV, before. So that was doing sports and impressions in sports got me known, because that was the avenue, and it was this untapped avenue of what I was doing. I just hammered that over and over and over and milked that for a while. And I was on the NFL on Fox for 9 years, and people think I'm still on it. Jimmy Kimmel brought me on. He did Madden for president. It was an election, and he took a pair of hedge clippers to the Madden eyebrows. And Madden had been known with these crazy eyebrows. The first time he'd ever had his eyebrows trimmed was the week after that. And they're like, oh my gosh, we've hit a chord.
Your career has been so colorful. When you got the Vegas show, I was very excited about that. And I thought it was such a big deal that you had your own show there. How did that even come about?
So there weren't a lot of comedians that have been in Vegas, or Carrot Top's the only guy.
So how was Vegas for you?
It was good. I mean, I was there for about a year and a half. It was ups and downs. I liked it, but I was trying to do a show for Vegas, but as you can tell, I'm not that vaudevillian, and I wanted to do still what I do, which is weave in and out of things.
Yeah.
So I liked it at times. It was great at times, and other times I was like, I don't know if I belong. So it came and went, but I liked it. But
it doesn't sound like you did.
You're probably right.
Frank took me back to when he sort of started studying the art of impressions.
When I started working on it, it was just, yes, yes. It was just saying that over and over. I'll try and teach you to do it, Morgan Freeman. But here's the thing, you can only get so deep with your voice, but you can sell it.
Okay, so teach me.
If you get down as quiet as you can to the point where the microphone might not even hear you, but you gotta get that rumble in your throat. There, that's where it starts. Okay, so you start to get that,
Yes.
Yes.
Truth of the matter is.
Oh, okay.
See,
I got it.
I just went through about 4 months worth of stuff.
Wait a minute. I got it. The truth of the matter.
No, because you tried. Don't try. You can't try.
Yes. Truth of the matter is, we were working our way through it.
Oh my gosh, Shawshank.
Yeah.
Whenever I do an impression of somebody, you got to know where they're from.
Right. Oh, you do a lot of research.
Well, you have to know something. You have to know somebody's dialect, right? Even if they're hiding the dialect.
There's nothing you can do early in the morning you can't do later in the day.
Hey, you listen to somebody like Charles Barkley. Charles is all
Alabama.
From the South, but he was in Philly for a while.
Don't be a knucklehead. That's really, really crazy.
You know, when I first met Charles, like, Frank, you gotta keep doing it. I'm like, why is that?
Because every time you do it, I end up making more money.
That's good. I love it.
I mean, that's like a colt beating a bear in the wild.
What have most people said about your impersonations of them, the ones that you've met? Are they all happy about it?
No, because people get worried that it's going to hurt their bottom line.
Really? Who gets?
Sports people, like people who do commercials, sometimes get worried about that. Like, you're making fun of me.
And has somebody said that to you?
Yeah, not to me, but I hear it indirectly.
You are always going to have a job. Nobody can do this. Like, you are the GOAT. Hilarious, doing what he loves, and doing it well. As energetic as he is when he's in his mode, Frank says he's just a regular guy.
Listen, I'm very laid back, and honestly, this goes back to, I usually am wearing an Amazon shirt. I have 70 of the same shirt that are all too big for me, but I kind of like the looseness of it.
But you're happy.
Yeah, it's comfortable. I'm comfortable.
I'm glad. Are you comfortable here?
Like, look at this. I rolled up my pants don't even really fit. I rolled them up because I'm 5'6", and then you rolled in with 12-inch heels.
Yeah, I did.
Already probably an inch taller than me.
Yeah. An inch.
And you know what? Honestly, I think I've seen those on your Instagram.
Yes, you have. The shoe cam.
Shoe cam.
Yeah.
It's that, the planking, the workouts.
Yes, all the things. You know what all this means? This means that you...
Stalker?
No. It means something even better. It means you have watched me for a long time, and you can probably impersonate me.
You know,
That means yes.
I think they're nodding. I'm trying to figure out some things. There's a big smile.
That's me.
I mean, it's going to be my version.
That's me? Is that me, guys? Wait, keep trying.
They want to stay employed.
Keep trying.
There's a lot of nodding.
Listen, you failed. For the first time, this is a fail. Because that is not me.
If you've never seen me do the impression, I can't do it. When somebody tells me they want to be a comedian, I'm like, you can be as funny as you want, but you need to be interesting. If you tell these great knock-knock jokes, let's say, it's never going to get picked up anywhere. They're unassuming knock-knock jokes. It's not. But if you're interesting, if you have a story behind you, if you have a point of view that's interesting, now it can have a narrative for people to go off with.
What is making you laugh right now? Because you're making me laugh. I don't know how I'm even going to write the story at this point. But what makes you laugh just in life? What's going on?
Oh, my kids, the kids and dogs and my wife. I mean, they're very dark humor. My kids are, I like that.
Who do they get that from?
Me, yeah, but there's a me, you know, I think we all have that, where there's a person that's off camera and a person that's on camera. But they see like the more real me than maybe put out in public all the time.
Love Frank. He continues to perform throughout the country all year round, so make sure you check out his website for future shows. And if you follow us in the handle down below, you're going to find an exclusive clip from our time with Frank where we go head-to-head in a competition. Let's just say I won. Coming up. A little bit more casual today because what we're about to talk about. Ooh. Here's the article from the New York Post. Dear Abby, my wife doesn't show me affection anymore and I'm out of options. Well, it's getting spicy in the chat. We are diving into a couple of different topics today, all having to do with intimacy, including why Gen X is being called Generation Sex Plus.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, it is going down at the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. Coming up, I'm going one-on-one with last year's champ to get a glimpse into preparation and his mindset behind all of this madness. All right, it's time now for In the Chat. This week, we're getting a little intimate in the conversation. Check this out. A little bit more casual today because what we're about to talk about. Ooh. Here's the article from the New York Post. Dear Abby, my wife doesn't show me affection anymore and I'm out of options. It is 2025. Have things changed? Or is it the same? Like if you're not being shown affection, go where you are being shown affection. I'm not saying that's my opinion. That's usually what I hear when this topic is brought up. There's another article. I don't know why I feel like I have to show you the article, but here it is. Gen X, women over 50, having the best of their lives. So yes, this In the Chat is all about, and we want to hear what you think. Yeah. I'm sure you get what I'm talking about here. Here's what you all had to say. A lot of you chimed in. Women withhold affection because we're tired of a man who doesn't listen or respect our feelings. It's the one thing we have to fight back with. And if your partner is not showing you affection anymore, they are getting it and giving it somewhere else. Move on. Meanwhile, one of you responded, simply with never had that problem. So there's a lot to dive into on this one. Joining me today is my good friend and a woman no stranger to saying all the things she feels on air, Kyle from the JohnJay and Rich show. Okay, Kyle, thank you for being here. What's your take on all of this?
Okay, this is so funny because I have never thought that affection should be a form of like payment or it should not be a form of like holding it over someone because I think that breeds toxicity in a relationship.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
I am a big fan of the book The 5 Love Languages. I don't know if you've read this.
I have not. Maybe I should.
I'm not even like really a book person per se. It's a really short read and my husband and I read it when we were first dating and Yetta, it was life-changing.
Okay, and in what way?
Okay,
because we're talking about if you are withholding, or maybe I shouldn't say withholding, or you're not showing affection anymore, or vice versa.
Yeah.
How does this book help?
Okay, so part of the book are the 5 love languages. When you break them down, it's quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, touching, like physical touch, that sort of thing is one of them, and words of affirmation. So when we broke it down, I did not realize that my husband was physical touch and words of affirmation. Guess what those are? those are at my bottom too.
Oh.
So my opinion is when somebody stops showing affection, it's because their cup is not being filled.
Right.
And it's a two-way problem.
It makes sense. So once you understand that, you should have no problems.
Once you understand that, you still may have problems. You just need to keep the lines of communication open.
We got to get that book. All of us have to get that book.
It's such a good book, and it really is. And you know what? Maybe someone in the relationship isn't physical touch like me. I don't want my husband to hold my hand and rub that's not who I, but that's what he needs.
But it's important to know what it is for each person.
Exactly.
Okay. So our other topic, as you saw in the video, we want to talk about that too. It's having good sex. Does that book cover that, Kyle?
No.
In middle age, the New York Times Magazine published this article where a woman details she had the best sex of her life in middle age after she was divorced. Okay. For those of you who don't know, Gen X is considered anyone from 44 to 59 years old. So I brought in a sex expert for this. We don't want to talk about that. We brought in a sex expert. Joining us now is Jennifer Moninger, a certified sex therapist, her own practice called Oh My Pleasure. Hello, thank you for being here.
Hi, thanks so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Okay, what is your take on good sex in Gen X?
Yeah, I think so much of sexual pleasure is all about body awareness. It's all about body positivity, that communication piece that you were speaking to earlier. So knowing yourself, knowing what you like, being able to express that to a partner. And the more experience you have in your life, the better you're able to do that. So it makes for much better sex.
Okay, so you say this article is probably likely true.
For some women, I think it varies a lot. And I think, the idea of good sex, bad sex is a little binary for me.
Right.
I think a little more about, are you having the sex you want to be having at any age?
Okay, well, I get that.
Well, how do you approach that with your partner? Let's say you love your partner so much and you're not getting the sex that you want to be having. What's the best way to open that line of communication?
Well, I think you have to be a little bit shameless. I think a lot of people have shame around sex because of the narratives that we have as a culture, because of this idea of what we should want or shouldn't want. And we have to work through that individually in order to be able to have a more open dialogue with our partners. We have to be shameless and just say, here's what I want, here's what I need.
Ooh.
How do you feel about it?
Explicitly, say exactly what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to prepare our partner sometimes for that conversation. You know, especially if it's not something we're used to talking about.
Really quickly, we got about 30 seconds left. Let's talk about the first topic. The guy was saying that his wife doesn't show him affection anymore. Every time we talk about this, every time there's a conversation about this, it's like, oh, you got to go where the attention is. What is your take on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a common excuse for violating your relationship agreements.
Yeah.
I don't love that. You know, I do think the article spoke a lot also to having a lot of sex in her younger years with men who didn't really care about her pleasure. So I think if a male partner is not getting the sex that they desire, they have to think about how much are they taking care of their partner's pleasure, and is that part of the equation?
Also, you got to water the grass in your own yard, not your neighbor's yard.
There you go. This is all very helpful. Jennifer, if people want to reach out to you, how do they get in touch with you?
Yeah, my website is ohmypleasure.com. You can check out my Instagram there. You can see my blog. I have a lot going on there. So.
All right. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us. All right, we got that topic out of the way.
It's good to have open communication.
It's a good conversation. Kyle, thank you for joining me. I know you were like, what are you bringing me in on this show for?
But I always love chatting with you, because you can have these conversations.
And I'm going to get that book. Say that book's name again?
The 5 Love Languages.
The 5 Love Languages. Thank you so much. We've got a lot more to talk about, a lot much coming up. All right, this is an iconic event. Kyle, do you love watching these videos? I have to close my eyes.
It's so entertaining.
Yes.
I'm like, this is the best.
It is. We are talking to the reigning champ of the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, how he's preparing now to defend his title.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, it is one of the most interesting sports to watch in the summer. And you can say our next guest is top dog in tonight's Not Done Yet. We are joined by a champ. I'm talking about Patrick Bertoletti. He is a world-class competitive eater, athlete, and the reigning champ of Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. This year, he is back to defend his title. But before all of that, He's going to join us to dish on how he is getting ready for this. Patrick, welcome.
How are you? Thanks for having me on today.
Of course, 58 hot dogs last year. Are you going to top that?
The goal is to improve. Yeah. I think so. And I don't know if it is a sport or not. It's more like a NASCAR or like, but I try.
You try. What made you want to do this in the first place? You know, we've been watching this hot dog eating contest, I think all of us, all of our lives. What made you go, you know what, one day I want to do that?
You know, I just grew up with an above average appetite, not a lot of skills, not good at sports. And, the first year that I saw Nathan's with Kobayashi winning, that was the year that I realized I think I could do that. And then
I can do it.
20 years later, I'm like, I'm still doing it.
Yeah, and you are the champ. So here we are, really close to the competition. How do you even prepare for this?
You'll do just basically a lot of hot dog practices. So my fridge is filled with hundreds of hot dogs. Yeah, that's it. You do some volume training with like food and water, to really stretch your stomach.
So you eat hot dogs to train before you go on competition on stage to eat more hot dogs?
Yeah, and you know what? I still love hot dogs, which is really disturbing, but I love them still.
So I hear you're really good friends with Joey Chestnut, who is the big champion of this. How did you guys become friends?
He's coming back this year for Nathan's.
Yes.
I started like right after him, and we've known each other for like 20 years. So
okay.
We're very similar minded. We are both from big families, and we both love food and we love to eat.
So he's the OG. Are you nervous about him coming back?
It's less pressure on me that he's coming back, and I'm good friends with him. And it's, last year was great, but he wasn't there, and it felt weird. So I'm actually very happy he's coming back.
Speaking of weird, do your friends and family, what do they think about you doing this? Is this something they envisioned you would do one day? You said you had a big appetite as a kid, and here you are doing the thing that makes most sense about that. So what do they say about you doing this?
They're happy for me. The best part about the eating is the people I get to meet and the opportunities. So they're happy for me as long as I stay healthy. I know it sounds relative and weird, but I got to go to Japan earlier this year, so I'm very blessed and lucky.
All right. I hope your nerves don't take over. You seem really nervous now, but I'm wishing you the best of luck. I think you're going to do it. Do you have a number that you're going to hit this year, real quickly?
No, because then I'm going to look like a total idiot when I don't hit the number. So I just want to improve from last year.
I got you. Yeah, you'll do it. I got faith in you. Thank you so much for joining us here on the show. Good luck. Good luck to you.
Bye.
All right. Look out for champion Miki Sudo, who has ties to Arizona. She used to live in Tucson. She has won the women's side of the competition 10 times. Last year, she downed 51 hot dogs and buns in just 10 minutes.
I would say, I'll say it. I am currently saying.
I am saying it. I'm listening. I'm currently listening.
Yes.
Yes.
The window, I'll go 24 hours.
I don't believe you.
Yeah,
I don't believe
1 hour.
You.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Oh,
You're lying.
Goodness. But no, you started her start. Are you tired yet? You are? You're terrible at this. I thought.
You can't make me laugh.